This is a story about a bridge in Temagami, Ontario, Canada. A bridge that joins two sides of the property at Wanapitei, a camp that leads canoe trips in the Canadian wilderness. The camp property is the home base where campers bond as a group and learn basic canoe tripping skills so they can prepare and pack for their trips that range from 3 to 56 days.
The bridge has its own life just by the nature of it being here for so many years.
It means a lot to me. There's always been a bridge there since I think into the 1880s.
We had a bridge that was built in 1934 and it lasted for over 50 years.
This bridge that we have now embodies so much of what matters to me at the camp. It's beautiful, it's tied in with the nature that surrounds it.
It's to get to the other side of the river. What now it is not primarily to get to the other side of the river.
When groups return from their journeys, a tradition is developed to welcome them back as they paddle under the bridge and return to their home base. This particular story starts in the summer of 1987, when I was 17. I was part of a group of 11 going on our Voyager 2 expedition, what was planned to be a 48-day canoe trip on the Kazan River in Nunavut. We tracked upstream, portaged and paddled over 1,400 kilometers from northern Manitoba to Baker Lake. This was our final canoe trip at the camp, bringing together all our years of experience and skills for a full summer trip north of the tree line. This particular summer, we had unusually severe Arctic weather, and we were delayed by rain and headwinds, so that we arrived in Baker Lake 8 days late on day 56. By then, Camp Wanapitei had closed for the season. We all divided and scattered back to our families to move on with the next stage in our lives. We had missed our paddle under the bridge.
It's become very, very important.
It's a beautiful closure to a summer of growth and discovery.
As a camper, as a staff member, as a parent, it just became this incredible focus of everything that our kids were accomplishing up here.
they've finished this exciting trip, you know, a 30-day trip to James Bay or whatever the trip was.
They've tested their own limits, they've exceeded them. They've been successful individually and as a group, and then they come back and are welcomed into their new stage of life.
And as they come closer, you start picking out faces that we know and, you know, our own loved ones. And I love the moment when they get close enough to the bridge and you look down with your camera to take the photo and they look up and the glowing smile on their face. There's excitement because the crowd is going mad. You're catching me at a tricky time because this is the last year that my kids will paddle under the bridge as campers. This year is my last year of being a parent, and I've watched my children flourish and become the people that they are.
The V2s are going on with all of their new lives. They finished high school, they're going on to secondary school or jobs or what have you. So it's just this huge culmination that just erupts.
It grew itself organically. I can't imagine missing it.
In the summer of 2015, 28 years after the Kazan River trip, our group reunited to complete their journey.
It's been kind of a Christmas every few hours, you know, since then. It's been meeting an old face or, you know, the people that we went through these experiences with one by one and then getting together and celebrating that.
You know, you're sitting out there on the lake, anticipating, you're seeing people beginning to gather on the bridge one by one. You're sitting there for the last time as this group who has a world all your own.
it was literally like having hit a home run in the World Series or something.
Really struck me that I was paddling under the bridge and there was a crowd of people and they all get it.
It's a celebration of our accomplishments and other people recognizing that, I think, as well.
But it's just sort of acknowledgement that you've done what you've done, whether it's, you know, a 3-day little Temagami trip or a 2-month canoe trip.
To be acknowledged by the people who really understand it, to have them witness it and have this energy all around you.
It has the kind of binding power too of a shared experience, right? And you know, shared experiences are of course what build communities.
And
No, this is great.
should I have my hand on the bridge or not?
Sure.
Let's.
Oh, that's great.
I'll try.
Okay,
Thank you. Perfect.
is that all right?
Great. That's great.
Is that all right?
I'll let you go.
Oh, thank you. Did I do a half decent job?
Absolutely.
Okay, there we are. We'll
Thank
figure it
you.
out.
Perfect.